करोगे आप? सब है आपके पास वहाँ पे?
हाँ. So I'm going to now.
Okay, hold on.
You're right. Yeah.
पूरा आप तैयार करो.
हाँ.
Poor woman.
No.
ठीक है?
Class
You're
के
ready?
कैसे-
हाँ?
Yes.
अच्छा उसको पीछे की तरफ रखो. हाँ सामने ऐसा. Yes.
Okay.
I have your handsome husband coming in my.
Oh, sure, it's okay. I will be out of it.
Okay, हाँ ठीक है. Okay, रुको. Start.
So now Papiha, I have created, I've just divided these into balls, okay? And I've got a little bit of flour to help me roll, and I'm going to roll these out. Here is a skillet which is being warmed. So we are going to roll out these rotis, which are actually thiklas. We'll half cook these. So I'm going to show them how to do that. This is an ideal way to make dal dhokli. Most people will just make these and just cut them up fresh and put them in the dal. But since I want to teach you more than one recipe in one recipe, I first want to show you how to make thikla. So I'm just rolling these out, very thin. Okay. I'm just going to keep them ready, a few of them.
इसे बैट बनाओ.
You're holding them.
I'm saving my battery.
Ah, good. So I'll just roll some out and then I'll show how to make the kachoris to also make dal dhokli.
Oh, okay.
Sometime I want to just show one thing here. So this, Papiha, nobody does this stuffed dal dhokli. So
The one
this-
which you are making.
This is
Right?
my creation. So you make these.
You know, in every dish there is one little small thing, which really makes all the difference. You're going to make it?
No, wait. We'll just first, I'm just going to, see, I'm just going to show. So you make this kind of, stuff it up with vegetables.
अरे वही तो एक वही करो ना.
एक सेकंड
वो
और बनाऊंगी ना
नहीं, वो एक ही बना के मेरे को आप करते ना. ठीक है चलो.
और एक कर देती हूँ.
रुको आप.
You can make another one.
Yeah, I
हाँ.
can quickly make
नहीं,
another one.
दिखाओ. Oh wow, lovely.
So I'm showing 3 recipes now, how to make kachoris also.
Oh wow, perfect.
Okay, so here, I'll show you. So Papiha,
एक मिनट रुको. रुको.
as you might have seen, it's my passion, cooking and teaching and sharing it. So I'm going to add one more recipe to this, and I'll show you how to kind of make vegetable dumplings, almost like kachoris. So you can make these into kachoris and fry them, and you have kachoris ready. But we are going to add these into the dal dhokli without frying them. So they are healthier. So we make these little, roll them out in those little things, and you stuff it up with this, stuff the filling in here, and you kind of take all the edges in, make sure that it's fastened properly, and you have these little dumplings. Okay?
Perfect.
All right. So we'll have a few of these dumplings ready. We'll have a few of these dal, these theplas ready, and then we are going to boil the dal and put everything in there. Okay? हाँ, अभी जल्दी जल्दी करके हो जाएगा।
आपको you want Rajan to help you?
No, no, no. No, Marsha. Marsha, you help.
What do you need?
Oh,
Masha.
I just roll these and we'll stuff these.
Okay, don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Isn't this recipe lovely?
Yeah, I think it's very healthy. This one I like.
Yeah, it's very good.
Because I have eaten
Okay.
this dal.
See, we just put it in the
Yeah, I
middle.
got it.
You got
I got
See, it's so nice. What a different version, Rajan. Nobody's eaten this actually. Even he has
He
it.
appreciates it, right?
Oh, he loves. He's very
Yeah,
supportive.
it's a favorite of her dad, her brother,
One thing I'll
and
tell
our son. So,
Oh, really? Aww.
Yeah, my son.
Raj is such a wonderful gentleman. Since I know him,
Yeah.
come on.
I don't know, I've always liked him. I've never told him, but yeah.
Yeah.
You know, some people, even Mr. that Raju Reddy, I like
Yes.
Mr. Raju Reddy.
Yes.
Very wonderful,
So it's nice.
down to
secure.
earth, modest person. And I like people sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't feel the same when I go to Thai. It's like so much of that with some people, you know. Like if you see Vish Mishra, Venkatesh Shukla, then what is that guy's name? He got newly married, his wife died, Hema or something.
Oh, okay. Sushi.
Kerala Joshi. I feel he always has like this Khaddus face, you know.
You're a tough lady. Papiha.
नहीं वो वैसा करता है वो वेंकटेश शुक्ला को देखो सब समय अपना you know थोड़ा जचाना है उसको
Yeah, but
you know it's like that
yeah, he used to be.
very arrogant he comes out very arrogant also with
Self-importance. for her.
yeah बहुत ज्यादा है उसको फिर और एक किसका ना विश मिश्रा को भी देखो क्योंकि विश मिश्रा की मैं काफी इज्जत करती हूँ
Yes.
बिकॉज वो बहुत बड़े हैं
But he's a hard worker.
हार्ड
He's a very
वर्कर
hard
है
worker.
चाहे कुछ भी हो पर क्या है वो ना पीपल
Yes,
रिलेशन
help me this.
में
Yeah,
वो
but
मार खाता है
Some.
Yes, he knows.
है ना
We are going to
Weaknesses
make these little kachoris with the vegetables.
okay.
Help. Help. Yes, he can. He's very good at it.
Yeah, I got it. I don't have to put it.
Yes, come fast. So you make about. Yes.
Good oranges, na? Neeraj
बहुत अच्छा।
His tree yields beautiful oranges.
Really?
I just. We
नीरज
went and
कितना
filled up a
अच्छा
whole
है I
bag
like it,
full
नीरज.
and
Really?
make juices from
How
it.
about you? You don't have enough?
We have.
Yes, sir.
But छोटे?
different- but you know,
Little-
his
little-
tree is
little
amazing.
trees
Oh,
And
really?
stuff them like this, like kachoris.
Some trees are special, right?
Yeah.
Just like some human beings are special. This tree just gives and
Can you go
gives and
fast?
gives.
So you have to tell me what you learned in your spiritual classes. How will it help the people?
Well, once a month, so we've got a yoga studio in our basement. We created one. So once a month, I've got one of those amazing teachers come and teach. And he teaches a totally different kind of yoga. He teaches you
Is he
energetic.
Indian?
He's non-Indian.
So energetic yoga.
Energetic yoga. So he teaches you. Ultimately, we have prana is supposed to drive our movement. But most of us do a movement because of our we want to do it. Mind. You know. That's why we do it. But we don't harness the energy that's there in our body to do the movements. So he shows you how to get your energy to start flowing in your body so that it's doing all the movements. All the asanas and everything we do, It's actually the energy flow
No.
that is supposed to get you into that position.
Huh.
It's a very different.
Most of us don't know what that even means, because we are so insensitive to the
Our
energy
energy.
flow that is going on inside our body. Think of how much energy is going in our body. Right?
So he helps you to harness the energy.
Harness the energy, and that is it's a long process.
I need
something
to learn
that is learned something that is learned over a long time. So the yoga teacher from whom he learned, Mr. Arkady Shirin, who teaches in San Francisco, he went to India for 15 years and learned from the greatest masters, Iyengar, Patabi Joyce, and
Mr. Iyengar to both मार के सिखाते yoga.
But ultimately his guru was Akalanka, who was also a Krishnamacharya student, and he taught him this energetic yoga over 5 or 10 year period. And then he's brought it now to the US, brought it here, right? So from him, we've all learned how to, we are trying to
Harness your energy.
To move your body. And once you harness that energy, you become tireless. You can
Do so much.
You can just do endless amount of work.
Yes.
See, because it just
I
that
can work
energy,
18 hours.
That energy is endless.
Yeah.
There's no
Unlimited.
limit to that energy.
Oh, really? I would love to. Okay,
So
tell him that I would like to
You
take.
come to that class,
Yeah.
and if you want, you can take the video.
Yeah. I'll take
You
the.
just take the video.
No, let him
Unless
talk.
No. 2 hours, all he does is he talks and we all do.
Okay, ठीक है.
About 10 or 12 people.
थोड़ा सा वो बात करे कि वो क्या सिखा रहे हैं. And then let him
he's
do.
continuously talking and explaining, because
Oh, really?
as he moves, you see his movements, because he demonstrates. Not demonstrate, he does it with us. So he demonstrates, and when you see the energy flowing through his body as he moves, you say, oh my God, I want that in my body. I would love to have
That is
that
good.
kind of feeling inside my being.
So this is some different kind of yoga, and that we all would like to
The
learn.
whole world needs to
Okay, so I will
It
come.
is priceless. It is totally priceless. And this used to be the kind of yoga that yogis will not share with you unless you have put in all the
So we.
effort to do it.
Excuse me, we put the battery, everything very
Yeah,
properly,
yeah.
right? So push and lock the battery cartridge, one of the battery may be off, not fitted properly, FaceTime.
Oh, your battery is running out?
No, because this is completely charged.
So why is the battery running out?
I don't, so that's why they are saying that you have not put it properly. I said, no, we did it.
These batteries are charged batteries, right?
Yeah.
Kalpana, you make these now? Kachori?
I should. I'm sure
Yes,
you will.
perfectly.
Oh, opposite.
नहीं ऐसे ही था, वो भी वैसे ही था. हाँ.
Okay.
Oh, this is correct.
Yeah.
I think just 2 more small ones, okay? And then we are filling this down. That's it, right.
है ना? Yeah, because the arrows are facing each other.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Yeah.
So it shows battery is running out.
नहीं, it just shows here कि कम है बोल के तो
And we are done, no, Asha?
Yeah, that's the last
I
one.
think this is the last.
Yeah, see,
No
that's
more.
the last one.
Yeah, see?
Jason,
Now
so
big,
they
big
say it
ones.
should not
Now big
because
ones,
it's
we roll out, very thin.
Roti.
Yeah,
Fortunately,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
will-
have this charger.
yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
See, take it from all sides,
Nice.
Asha. Okay, now let this go in the center. So everything should go in the center.
Center and then
And
we pull it.
everything should come
Yeah.
together nicely. And then see, nicely, and should feel like
अच्छा
a
ठीक
clean
है
cut.
तो आप उनको बोलना.
So
I'll tell you.
it'll be on Sundays from 9 to 11.
Okay. Now let's hold out
9
this
to
very thin.
11.
On Sundays.
Let's see.
So I'll tell you which Sunday. He only does it
Very
once a month.
long
He's-
and thin, like
Okay.
this.
He's a world-class triathlete.
I'm just going to make last and
So he's, one of the top athletes
So you don't
of
put any oil
America.
or anything?
Nothing.
Oh, really?
Just
If you look at his
Just
body,
dry.
you'll see.
yeah.
Oh.
tall
But
guy.
if you want to make cake
But very nice guy.
you put oil. and you
All these super great people are nice. Right?
अच्छा तो ये वाला आप हाफ ये
Yeah.
करते हो.
You know, and we'll make all and show last two. So then we can quickly go.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. So then we don't waste time.
Sure, sure, sure.
Very thinner.
What? Thinner than this?
It's still thinner.
Who else is doing exceptionally good in the technology world? Like I want something which is like medical and technology science, mainly medical health science and technology.
But you're
they
not
put
fully
together.
cooking,
Like
okay,
some
you are half cooked.
someone has invented where
It's not
it's
supposed
a
to be
robot.
cooked.
You go, you put in your hand,
Cut it
and
like
from
freshly
the warmth
and
of your hand or the heat of the
But I'm
hand,
showing this.
they can
if
know
you want to make
what
it ahead of time.
disease you're suffering.
Better.
Oh,
But,
wow.
You know? Yeah.
You know, nowadays all these things are coming.
They're
So
all coming.
something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that I
yeah,
want to
yeah,
know.
yeah.
And also, like, no longer you need to require a doctor. They will just tell you that you have this disease, and these are the medications you have to take. There's this machine, and they wanted to install in Walmart.
Oh,
And-
Theranosca.
I saw, not Walmart, Walgreens.
Theranosca.
Theranosca.
That was
क्या
this
That was a girl.
girl, right? But she got into trouble.
She got into trouble because, yeah, I know.
Because it
उसको तो बंद हो गया.
overpromised.
Ah.
Sometimes it overpromising, right? So
She was from Stanford, a dropout.
Stanford
and all, yeah.
dropout, and
Yeah.
company became very successful because it's the ultimate dream of how medicine should be, right?
And what is
But
his
she got
name?
into
The founder of Sun Microsystems. What was his name?
Scott Healy? Scott?
No, the Indian guy.
Oh,
Vinod
Khosla.
Khosla, Vinod Khosla. Even he invested in her company.
Theranos? No, I mean, you know,
Yeah, all that happens,
you
of
have
course.
to. When you see, when somebody comes up with a breakthrough
Not fully
vision,
cooked.
Yeah, but it's
you have to go for it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
yeah.
you can't be
It was a
negative.
good one, but.
It's a
you know,
brilliant vision.
Yeah.
Just from a drop of blood, they can tell you all your problems. They don't even have to extract like
You didn't give
bottles and
classes to
bottles.
everybody.
Yeah.
Just from one drop, they tell you everything.
Isn't
You
that
should give
great?
it.
Solves
Oh
all the
my
problems.
God.
But somebody will do it still.
I hope so.
Has to
Huh?
happen.
Somewhere.
Yeah, so it's going to happen in the in next.
You just put them in a tray.
But
Everything always happens.
if you
Nobody's
know
going-
someone,
nobody's going to
some
go there and
young
get
person, or someone who is coming up with an innovative thing, you know,
No, I know one guy.
Huh.
He's in San Diego, so he has started this company where they do all the gene-based, splicing,
You can do this stuff.
gene-based stem cell stuff,
You should have
or
done it.
harvesting
That's
stem
what I'm saying.
cells. And he's doing all kinds of
on stem cells, so that he can cure cancer, he can cure everything.
cancer, arthritis in the knees, just one injection, the body just, because everything ultimately the body knows. So why can't it refix it? It fixes, like if we cut our skin, the skin heals itself. But why is this not healing? Right? Why is the meniscus not healing? So if skin can heal, that can heal. Right? Because that was ultimately built by the body itself. Who built it? The body built it. The meniscus originally. They built it when you were at the stem cell stage, when all the cells were alive
Now these.
and
just
they were,
roll And we'll make them
Good.
alive, and they were kind
Yes.
of listening to certain signals, and they were multiplying in the right way and designing the meniscus in the right way and so on. So the
आप
whole
काट रहे हो
idea,
क्या?
1 minute, I'm going to show.
अच्छा ठीक है.
so the whole idea is to go ahead and their vision is that why can't we put the body in that state,
Okay.
back to where it is a regenerative state. So when it's regenerative state again, then it will self-heal. Everything happens from inside. So we don't have to go like
Does
here.
he come here? Is he going to come here to speak?
Yeah, he's in San Diego. He actually did a indie TV show. They wanted to videotape him
It's nicely
for
blended.
India.
I will need to blend
So they said,
With
you
a-
know,
yes.
can you come to
We blended a little more.
here and then
Yes.
also a little video.
Was
There
it
is San
still
Francisco
Francisco
here. I don't
No,
know.
Bay Area.
Can you blend it?
Very
So he came to Bay Area. This is about 9 months.
If you
No, no, but he'll come
the peanuts is going to
if you're interested.
तब मुझे बता दो.
So yeah, whenever you're interested,
नहीं
you
आप,
can.
if someone is coming, just give me a call. Say, Papiha, this person is coming. Would you like to take?
Something interesting. Yeah.
Let's remove it.
He's interested.
Blend it up.
Let the community know.
See how smart.
Let people
Actually,
know.
there's another very interesting guy. He's here April 17th, 18th, but mainly he's in
Okay,
UC
no. Now
UC
we can
Berkeley.
just roll this.
Milan Vaishnav करके है उसका.
क्या वैष्णव?
Milan Vaishnav.
हाँ.
He's from India, but he's a guru on all kinds of nuclear power and nuclear relations between countries and all kinds of stuff. So all kinds of interesting people come.
Yeah,
So it's like
so brilliant, huh?
now that we know that you're interested in this kind of
Yeah.
stuff, because आते जाते हैं, I'll tell you. I'll just tell you, and if you're free, you can.
I will. अभी जैसे कि
you can
मेरे.
create a story around.
Yeah, we will create a story.
Because you got so many different shows, you can
Yes.
decide.
To
You
put
can
anywhere.
you can use the material whenever it's right.
Yeah. And it's informative for people. People will be interested. Why
Yeah,
not?
these are all exceptional human beings. Yeah.
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy. So happy go lucky woman, just bellowing and so sweet.
Yeah.
It's good when somebody loves what they're doing, what
Yeah,
they're
even me,
teaching.
I love.
What they're teaching.
Yeah. For me, anything what I do, I love it. I tell myself, you love what you do or don't do it. Else you don't have to do
That
it.
is true.
And especially when I'm cooking food, I can cook 3 times a day, every day, all through my life, and I will never ever complain. Because I'm cooking for my family. And that's my legacy which I'm going to leave with my children.
That's great.
They've all learned.
Huh?
Blended it.
Have they learned cooking?
I was thinking of that.
That's
No
a-
question.
So the thing is,
Because ultimately they need.
they
to
don't
be-
have time. But if I tell them I'm coming, or if someone is telling we are coming, then they will cook.
Oh, they will cook.
They will cook, like in her house. Joya cooks in her house. Tanya cooks vegan, but they don't know too much about cooking. But I have still taught them so that they can.
Already.
This is what
They're
I.
hands-on. They're hands-on already.
Yeah. So the thing is, I told my husband and I told myself
Yes. Let's put that.
that
Yeah, but
cooking is a very
here,
simple
still here.
thing
What
to
do we
learn.
do? That's okay. What do we do?
Right now, let them focus on what they love to do because now they're building up.
Let's just put some more.
This is the
in this.
time where they have to build their career. They have to know what they're going to become. So as long as they take care of themselves. I don't have to cook and give it
Put
to
more
them.
water. Still more.
I said they are self-sufficient. That's all it matters. I know they will eat
Yeah.
something good,
Okay,
nutritious, and they'll be happy.
We can go.
We can do.
Yeah.
Start.
So now.
Okay, hold on. कुछ है ना यहाँ का लाइट जल सकता है क्या?
हाँ बिल्कुल चल सकता है.
हाँ, ठीक है. Okay, perfect. Okay.
So now we rolled all of these into theplas. We rolled the other ones into small puris, stuffed the vegetable with that, turned it into kachoris. These are actually kachoris. If you fry them, you have vegetable kachoris. But we are going to just use these in the dal dhokli. Now these, if you just fry them with oil, they become theplas. But we are, for the dal dhokli, we just half cook these and then cut them up into pieces like this. Okay? And that becomes dhokli. A few of them I'm just going to convert into actual thep. So these are all for the dal dhokli. These are theplas which you can eat later and enjoy. We'll have This thepla is ready here. These are great for traveling, great for a breakfast. You don't have to put this much oil, you can put less oil, but theplas will, if you want to keep them, they will take some oil. Okay? So we have theplas done. On the other hand here, we have the dal. You beat it up nicely with a blender, hand blender, and it's getting ready here on the stove. We have all the broccoli's cut up here and we are ready with that. The theplas are cooking on one side. So here. So those we can eat later just by themselves as theplas. The other ones we have cut up anyways. So to this now we will be adding salt.
Okay, hold on. So now you're repeating all the masalas, right?
I'm repeating all the masalas.
Okay. So, you should have put that in a tray. Anyway, नहीं आप एक एक करके बोलना
हाँ.
और वहाँ पे मैं सिर्फ आपका हाथ दिखाऊंगी तो आप
No, we'll put it.
एक एक करके लेना और बोलना कि ये मैं इसमें डालूंगी, ठीक है?
Just get a big tray. Big tray. Yeah, just get.
तो आपने उसमें थोड़ा सा वो भी डाला, तेल डाला.
हाँ, this is for keeping. Thepla. हाँ, this is thepla. So three recipes. Dal dhokli, thepla and kachoris.
इसका तो आपने बोला नहीं.
बोला मैंने.
अभी पर मैंने दिखाया नहीं कि मैंने किया. अच्छा ये अभी आप क्या बना रहे हो?
Okay.
अभी आप एक थेपला बनाओगे?
एक thepla just to show them.
अच्छा ठीक है. Okay. We are starting. Okay. Wait.
Let me show you one thepla, okay? Just for you to know what theplas are like. The same dough, the same rolling technique. You just put it on the skillet. Put a little bit of oil. These are not for dal dhokli, okay? These are just theplas. Because I get so many friends who ask me, how do you make thepla? So I just want to show it to you today. If one friend is asking, two friends are asking, that means many are really asking. No? So this is how we make plain Gujarati theplas. They are ready here. So today you are getting three recipes actually. Dal dhokli, theplas and kachoris. Okay? So this is how we make theplas and we just keep them. And now here we are with the dal dhokli. We are going to add all the spices. What is that? Just wanted a tray for this, you see. Thank you. Okay, thank you.
Perfect. Yes.
Thank you. We're just adding the spices for now. Baghar is afterwards, okay? And the salt.
So maybe she can stand with holding this and you
Yes.
just take.
Come, yes.
So let her stand.
Yes, 1 minute. Wait. So these we have just done in a hurry, but it's okay, never mind.
And the kachori you will be deep frying
Yeah.
it later on?
Not different. We are just going to put it in here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah? But these can be deep fried separately.
Okay. For Sukoon restaurant makes something like that and he calls it vegetable potli
You're right.
And how does he serve it?
with chutney. Appetizer.
Fried?
हाँ तो अभी आप ये डालोगे ना
Abhi, I'll show.
तो मुझे बताना सब आप एक साथ कर लो फिर मुझे बताना ओके